All right, Rajiv Sharma also joining us this morning on this. Rajiv, let me first get your initial reactions to the quantum of the hike, which we haven't got yet. What's your expectation? What could be a feasible amount? How do you see this affecting the company's P&L?
Hi. The companies have not specified the quantum of hike, but it has to be at least 10%. And they could also avoid this percentage game by just getting, charging for voice on the plans where there is voices packages free. So it will be about, 30-40 rupees incremental across all the bundle plans. Where you start charging for voice. So it's difficult to guess today. It can be in many forms. It can also be a pure, voice tariff hike, which comes on the 2G plans and the bundle plans as well. It could be a headline tariff increase, which is you resetting your, all the plans and the ARPUs by 10 to 15% or even more. They actually need more, but then India is a very price elastic market, and one has to, trade cautiously on that.
Sure. Do you think that the tariff hike alone could move the needle, Rajiv, or, given the kind of debt that these companies are staring at?
Well, only if they were to double from here, then maybe there is a solution, but that's far-fetched. What really needs to be looked at is that there is a capex of at least 2.5 billion, which both the telcos need to do to sustain this subscriber upgrade from 2G to 4G. Then there is a 12,000 odd crore which Vodafone needs to repay on the spectrum for the next couple of years. Bharti's got 6,000 odd crores. So both the telcos have a cash payout of anything between 25,000 crores at the least. 10 rupees increase in ARPUs just gives you 3,000 odd crores. So you will depend, and then this is all not including the impact of this new AGR related payout. So relief from government is needed despite the tariff hike.
Okay, and in terms of relief measures, there's an expectation of a 2-year spectrum payment moratorium, cut in license fee. What else would you be looking for in terms of relief measures from the Secretary panel?
There can be several things. There could be a cut in the license fees or complete removal because you're already paying market-based prices for spectrum. There could be also floor tariffs, and maybe those get announced first, and then the telcos take the increase. And there could be the two things you mentioned, and something on AGR in terms of how the payment gets staggered around that. Because that is the immediate thing which needs to be addressed, and both the telcos really do not have sufficient funds to address that payout.
Right. Thanks so much for joining us on that, Rajiv. We're tracking all those big developments in the telecom sector this morning.